biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, the Lombardi Trophy's in the building, and we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
All their work has led to this moment. And away we go in Super Bowl 64. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Thornton's the receiver in motion left. Kyler's starting off with a throw. Setting up the screen. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Hand off to the back. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. And center receiver left. Murray to throw here on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. Gets it to the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. The coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls, for the good guys? Come on, too bad, gotta deal with the some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls, for the good guys? You know who you are.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Lisa 24.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
2 yards on the pickup.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, run! Hey, Soko, Soko. My man. Hey, Riggs. Here we go.
Tootin gets it from the gun. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd down now. Jaguars going nickel.
Omaha.
Air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, Hunt.
Lawrence now off the play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
And again, it's Tootin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on.
Putting a receiver in motion. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Murray to throw. Flush down out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run.
First down, Cowboys.
1 quarter down, a lot more ahead here in Super Bowl 64. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Minneapolis right after this. Second quarter about set to begin. Welcome back, everybody, to Super Bowl 64. Throwing on 1st down. Here's Murray. Taking a deep shot here. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Back to throw, Murray. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Here we go, right up the gut. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. 4th down. Here's Murray. Snags it near the edge. He's not going to get there. Doesn't make the end zone. That's short. They're going to turn it over as 4th and goal fails. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. Finds a seam past the 15. And they're there to send him out of bounds. But Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On play action now. Lawrence. It's caught left side by Hill. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd down again to Tootin. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 6 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of it.
Here's his hit. The ball is loose. The Cowboys scoop it up. And they're going to take over at midfield thanks to that fumble.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Quick throw to the left is complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Now Murray on the play fake. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Travis Hunter making that play. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Quick throw completed out to the left. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, son. Hey, I'm gun.
Inside give here for Tootin. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. He rolls to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 3rd down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
On the jump. Hey, easy, round. Hey, kick. Hey, Soko, so high. Here we go.
Third and long, they're going to throw. That's Hill on the slant. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
46-yard line.
Run here with Tootin. Rolling into enemy territory. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Rip, 23.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Hey,
First and 10
Lion.
at the 28-yard line.
Now it's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hey, go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. There's a screen for Tootin. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Go.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm born like a novice. Symbol is I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name Green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Bible pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dawn. I go to Miami just for dinner.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Lisa, 24. Hey, the entrance.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
All right, let's go. Son, 11, Agate.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and then get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Butker with the extra point. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. Showing a little burst so far. Jukes away from one. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous final.
Fights his way through a tackle. This is going to be downhill. Looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. On the line for another 1st and 10.
Jaguars first down.
They'll go again here with Tootin. Trying to make it happen. No luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Tootin with it. He picks up 9 on some quality running there, and that brings up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, Hunt. Silver.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. He'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Again, right side, here's Bigsby. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, Lion. That's on his Hunt. Silver.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Taken in by Hill, right side. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running here with Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now it's Tootin. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
That's dropped underneath. Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, now you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, it's a throwaway.
Still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. Second and 10 now. Murray to throw. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll give to Blue. He dodged the tackle. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
All set to go now from the 35. Murray here on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
So Super Bowl 64 in our season, down to one last quarter. It's Cowboys football. They'll try to erase the deficit here to win a record-tying 6th title. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Man in motion here. Pressure coming. It's Murray. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd and 1. Here's Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. Jaguars get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
Hurries pass. Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, Denver.
Now Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
The Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the ground, Tootin. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after this 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. They did it! He made the interception! And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They'll start the drive with Blue. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Offense to line. This is second and 4. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Cowboys.
First down now. Ball at the 33. Dive up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The 32-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. He's back to throw. Forced out to his right. He has a man on target to Thornton. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Cowboys losing by 7. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. They send a man in motion. He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr., and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The members tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
This might just be the play an incredible Super Bowl is remembered for. Here's 4th down.
Omaha.
Desperation time here. Chased out to his right. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko, so hot.
On the give, it's Newton. Oh, he lost the football! And the Cowboys scoop it up! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Here he is to throw. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Back to throw. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
To throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown. A big decision coming up for him now.
Touchdown, Dallas.
So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Focus, hot. Think right. Hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Hey, run.
Lawrence throwing here. Here's a screen for Tootin. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's go. John, this is hot. Think right, open.
Looking to throw it. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Kyler throwing here. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go.
4-yard attempt.
It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good. And he's done it. They've done it. They've won the Super Bowl. And that's it. Once again, the Dallas Cowboys are Super Bowl champions. This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock. We hope for the drama. We hope that the game lives up to the big stage that it was played on. Close at the end, really just one or two moments in there that decided who was going to be the team waiting to receive the trophy.
Yeah, you just feel, don't you, Kate, that every single bit of that Lombardi trophy had to be earned here tonight. But not just tonight, not over these 60 minutes, It was every practice throughout the season, every tough battle they fought on Sundays from September to January, battle-tested. It was all that work that made them capable of earning the championship tonight.
So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Huard here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch you all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.